Hello and thank you for stopping by. Thanks for joining our channel today and watching this video. I hope you will enjoy it. And if so, don't forget to like it, share it with somebody you know, and subscribe to our channel. Here we talk about cars, trucks, and travel. And today we're going to be talking about this 2019 Ford Raptor that we have owned so far for about 2 years and traveled about 16,000 miles. Out of 16,000 miles, about 80% I've towed trailers, either something from my hobby, transporting vehicles, and about 4,500 miles of that distance was traveled with our fifth wheel, either up to Mammoth Lakes, over the Sierras, or over the Grapevine Pass of the Interstate 5 going to Yosemite, and to a few parks up in the state Utah. Enjoyed it a lot. The Raptor performs well as a sports car or a utility vehicle, and an everyday driver. It's still very comfortable, and I enjoy it every day I drive this truck. It is in event every single time. Looks like a 9mm shell. Now let's talk about the comfort of this truck and how well it was designed, engineered, and built to begin with for a long distance traveling. Everyday driving, going to the beaches, going to the deserts, this truck can do with plenty of comfort and space for your travelers. Room for 4 is outstanding, so goes to the comfort zone as well. Plenty of leg space, knee space, and shoulder space to sit in here and sleep in here for days and hours and hundreds of miles. Now, when you get to the mountain roads, the story goes the same. This truck can do it all at 100% level to your satisfaction. The torque and power of this engine, combined with effectiveness of the 10-speed either automatic or manual transmission, can give you a lot of fun with a lot of confidence, going over the mountains, declining all sort of grades in confidence. Well-balanced yet playful suspension of this Raptor makes the experience of driving the mountain roads incomparable to anything else, as the truck floats through the twisty serpentine while maintaining perfect balance in sharp turns. Well, one might ask, why to tow with a half-ton truck, not a three-quarter-ton or a ton truck? The answer is simple: because this truck can do it. It was tested by me very well with my 2011 F-150, basically the same frame, the same everything, with an exception of different transmission, suspension, and the engine. The frame, the body was still the same, so I know how well and how over-engineered this truck is. All I had to do is reinforce the rear suspension on this truck just a little bit. And I started with a set of aftermarket extended bump stops. And later I just added another set of spring helpers, and now I am confident, after 4,500 miles of testing this truck with our fifth wheel, I can drive it from LA to New York and back. One of the important items of traveling to Yosemite was going over the overpass of Grapevine, which is just north of LA on the Interstate 5. There is plenty of power, plenty of torque, the transmission works well. So when I go up the mountains, I keep it in the automatic, and transmission does the job perfectly. But most importantly for me was to see how the truck would perform when descending the steep downslope of the overpass stretching for several miles. And I should admit, I was pleasantly surprised. When I decline, I shift the control into manual, because most of the time the automatic mode of this transmission would hold into the gears while descending for a bit too long for my taste, sometimes spinning the motor all the way up to 5,000 RPMs. Manually, I tried to average 3,500 RPMs at the descent. So overall the setup performed flawlessly. There were periods of time when I was not even applying the brakes. The temperature never went past the half, and it did not matter for how long the upgrade was or the descent working at higher RPMs for the engine and transmission. I had no issues whatsoever. My gas mileage stayed in the double digits, which is very impressive considering the weight and the kind of terrain we had to go through. Overall, I'm about at 10.2, 10.3. Completely in control while towing and great comfort while traveling with my family. Once again, confirmed that this truck is a unique breed to satisfy all of your needs. Over the mountains, high-low temperatures, and overpasses, I can travel from LA to New York and back without a second thought, without even doubting that this setup will perform outstandingly. A few words to you about the Yosemite National Park. And if you are in love with God's creation, I highly recommend to visit this place. Absolutely amazing. We hiked the Mist Trail and the Upper Yosemite Falls, and both are gorgeous with intermediate difficulty terrain. I would recommend to visit this place in April to enjoy the views of powerful waterfalls at their full capacity. And also during this time you might hope to avoid a rush of summer tourists. Hey, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you soon. All the best to you. Bye bye.